Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of How to Make Your Wife Happy and Healthy. In today's episode, we are taking on a recipe that is very tender and delicious and full of flavor.
It's great!
It's so good, in fact, that my family will not eat it at a restaurant. You want to know what it is? Come on, let's get cooking. Today, we've taken a field trip to Grandma's house, where I'll be making baby back ribs that are so flavorful that you're not going to need any barbecue sauce.
It's great!
The only drawback is these ribs are going to take 3 hours to get fully tender, and so you need a lot of cooking time.
Oh no!
To get these ribs started, the first thing you want to do is set your oven to 300 degrees. Here are the ingredients you're going to need. Baby back ribs, a full rack cut in half. Aluminum foil, a baking tray, cumin, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, brown sugar, black pepper, cayenne pepper, salt, and a barbecue. First thing you're going to do is mix all the dry ingredients together. Starting with a tablespoon of cumin. Tablespoon of garlic powder. Tablespoon of onion powder. Tablespoon of paprika. Tablespoon of brown sugar. Tablespoon of black pepper. 2 teaspoons of salt. One teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Take all those spices and mix them all together. I get out 2 pieces of foil, just bigger than the ribs. After you wash the ribs, you want to put 1 on each foil piece. Okay, so take the spice you pre-mixed earlier and spread a nice layer on all sides, evenly around the entire rib. You can do this for both ribs. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. It's the easiest way to do the ribs is if you get your hands dirty on it. You got the ribs well seasoned, you're going to wrap it up in the foil. You want to make sure there are no gaps in the foil. My preferred method is to wrap it once. And you see how that gaps can sometimes appear? I'm going to take another piece of foil, about as big as the first one. Big enough to wrap, and wrap it around the ribs again. You got full wrapped rib. This way it won't dry out when it cooks. Don't have to worry about the foil getting around it too much. So once you've wrapped it, you're going to put it right on top of the cooking rack, the cookie tray. Why do you want to put it on the tray? Because the juice is going to leak out and you don't want them to spill out in the oven. Now that I got both halves of the ribs seasoned and double foiled so they won't dry out in the oven, you stick in the oven for 2.5 hours. In go the ribs. 2.5 hours baking time. 2 hours and 30 minutes. After then, they should be nice and tender and ready for putting on the barbecue. There's about 30 minutes left on the clock for the oven. Time to start the coals to set up the barbecue. Now the ribs are cooked for 3 hours. You're going to open up each of them. Be careful because it might still be hot. Start with the back side. Open it up. Since it's aluminum foil is not very hot. So you should be okay not to burn yourself. Flip it over so you can see all that juice from the first one. Open them again. And you see a very nicely done rack of baby back ribs. Very moist, very tender. Some people even eat it this way, but I prefer to finish it up on the barbecue. As you can see, the coals are nice and hot. Time to spread them out so we can get ready to put the meat on top. Then put a grill on top. If you have a gas grill instead, just heat it up 10 minutes before you want to cook on it. Works just as well. It tastes very good too. Now that you got your meat ready, should have grabbed using tongs. Should be nice and tender. Use some tongs, grab the meat, and put it right on the coals. I like to start with the meat side down. Also, make sure you put the cover on. The cover helps the heat stay inside and get them hot. If you're not actually done, you can open and check periodically. You're looking for a nice blackening on the ribs themselves. It's pretty close. We'll flip that one over. Notice how tender it is. That one is falling off. This one too. If you want to stop the falling off, you got to grab it across the bones like this. That one's blacker than the others. On this side, you can let it cook for about 3 minutes. After 3 minutes up, go ahead and transfer them to a cutting board. Okay, you can take this piece. It looks pretty nicely done. A little bit of black, just like you want it. Go ahead and flip it over. When you cut through it, you want to cut through where you see 2 bones. You want to cut right between the 2 bones. Slices nice and easy right through them. Doesn't take much time. And place it onto your serving platter you're going to use. Right through 2 bones onto the serving platter. Nice and easy. That one. Okay, the first one up to try the ribs is Camellia.
A lot of spices. Tastes good. Very tender. And I want more.
Meat is really juicy and good.